Back in 2010, a friend of Brooke DiPalma said something that would become instrumental to how she has lived her life ever since. Tragedy should not be the force for togetherness. Togetherness should be the force that ends tragedies. It was around that time Brooke DiPalma had to make a decision. She could either continue grieving over the death of her beloved father, or she could use those emotions to change the lives of others. DiPalma's father, retired NYPD officer and volunteer fireman Joseph DiPalma Jr., battled depression and took his own life that April. Rather than hide that family tragedy, Brooke decided to use it as an opportunity to help others. Brooke, just 14 at the time, thought about the last words her father said to her when he dropped her off to school that fateful day. She decided to use those same words to change the way people look at suicide and mental health. Only a 9th grader when she started P.S. I Love You Day with her sister Jamie and the West Islip community. The inaugural celebration was held on February 11, 2011. Eventually, it became a certified nonprofit organization dedicated to telling their story and bringing awareness to kids and teens. On this day, they ask everyone to wear purple to stand up against bullying, help end depression, and ultimately prevent suicide. The goal is to get people to walk around their community, school, or office and see a sea of purple. Because when you hear nothing but positive messages, you feel special, loved, and reminded that you are never alone. One of the things that helped put P.S. I Love You Day on the map was a simple, heart-wrenching video Brooke made on a laptop set on a clothing bin in her basement. Just a young girl trying to come to grips with the pain and desperate to share her story. To date, it has almost 100,000 views. Brooke says when she looks back at that video and realizes how young she was, she wonders if she would have the courage to do that today. 14 years later, over 500 schools celebrate P.S. I Love You Day. That includes schools outside of the New York metropolitan area, even some schools based outside of the U.S. Growth is completely organic, since they are a very small nonprofit. When Brooke attended Marist, she took P.S. I Love You Day with her to Poughkeepsie. In fact, she was instrumental in getting the Mid-Hudson Bridge lit in purple in honor of Marist College welcoming P.S. I Love You Day. Her transition to college wasn't easy. It had only been 4 years since the death of her father, so she chose Marist mostly due to its location, so her mom could come visit. Brooke remembers showing up to Leo on her first day and literally falling in love with her roommate, still best friends to this day. Things were going to work out. She was active in sorority life and student government, as Vice President of Operations for Sigma Sigma Sigma, and serving as president of her class on the Marist Student Government Association for 2 years. She was also a poll assistant and head coach for the prestigious Marist College Institute for Public Opinion. Yet the moments she remembers most are the small ones, like walking down to the river with a group of friends, seeing a sunset over the Hudson, or getting out of work late at Hancock and walking back to her dorm. Those really simple moments where she appreciated the college, appreciated the group of friends she made, and appreciated the career that she was building for herself, the one she never thought would actually come true. She may have chosen Marist by default, but she is extremely thankful she did. She found it eye-opening to see a different world of people, individuals who care about the entire Marist community, people who genuinely wanted to help her shape her career. She mentions a few who played a pivotal role in that, including Dr. Lee Meringoff and Barbara Carvalho of the Marist poll, along with the many professors who, in her words, took my hand and helped me run. While at Marist, she interned for News 12 Long Island, WABC-TV Eyewitness News Investigative Unit, and Late Night with Seth Meyers. She was also a Yahoo Finance intern, where she created the relationships that helped her land at Yahoo Finance mere weeks after graduation. She rose from associate producer to on-air reporter, her current role. For her work as founder and director of P.S. I Love You Day, Brooke has received the Girl Scouts of the USA Gold Award, as well as accolades from her local city council. Brooke mentions that some of the Marist students she graduated with are now teachers, and they're bringing P.S. I Love You Day to their own schools, an incredible full circle. She said, "My dad might not be here, but his legacy lives on, and I think that's the most beautiful thing about it, being able to take this common thread throughout my life. All that I have achieved and all that P.S. I Love You Day is would not have been possible without the people who have helped along the journey, especially my sister Jamie. Brooke encourages us to challenge ourselves and participate in P.S. I Love You Day by wearing purple on February 9, 2024, or spreading a kind message on that day or any other day. You have the ability to spread love that could alter the course of someone's journey. As Brooke likes to say, believe in yourself and you're halfway there. Congratulations to 2023 Marist College Young Alumni Award recipient Brooke M. DiPalma, class of 2018. P.S. We love you too, Brooke.